Yo, what's up, guys? This is your boy Ugesi from Capital Guards. So I'm doing up a follow-up analysis or forecast on the gold pair. So last month I officially dropped my first video analyzing gold, but then I wasn't speaking on that one. I was just playing my music. That's what I do. I'm a creative. I make music too. And now I have a new thing that I'm killing now. I hope you enjoyed the music. So let's get into the follow-up analysis on gold. So last month we saw this downtrend here. Until we had let me explain why my chart is looking like this. So I get last month we started on our weekly time frame, right, to find the trends. Remember, we had an uptrend, downtrend, uptrend. So the reason why this one, so usually I make my weekly trend lines 4 pixels and I make them blue, because sometimes when you look at the chart in your daily time frame or your 4-hour time frame, then you can't see whether if you've hit your weekly trend or what. So here we had an uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, and then as I went down into the daily time frame, so as I was saying, guys, on the weekly time frame my trend lines are 4 pixels, and then on the daily time frame my trend lines are on 2 pixels, right? And then 4-hour time frame, see that 1 pixel. So I guess the color coding is much obvious that if it's blue we're going up, if it's red we're going down. So now as I was saying, last month we started in the weekly time frame. We found our trends in the weekly time frame. After finding our trends in the weekly time frame, we got into the daily time frame and we looked for our trends in the daily time frame, right? There you have it, 2 pixels. And then in our daily time frame we had an uptrend, right? After our uptrend we had a breakout. So since this breakout, I've been trying to figure out if we're going on a downtrend or we're just ranging, then we're gonna go up further. So I guess we're gonna have to see that as we keep analyzing this chart here. So it broke out of the uptrend, our daily time frame uptrend broke out and fell in between the supply zone and demand zone. So my demand and supply zones are usually rectangles. I use these rectangle boxes. So as you can see, supply zone red, demand zone blue, meaning when the market hits the zone, it's gonna react going to the upside. And then on this one, when the market hits the zone, the market is likely to react to the downside. So now as you can see here, we had a breakout in our daily time frame, and then 4-hour trend we had a breakout, ranging trend, uptrend. We drew that last month already. We saw that. And then so the forecast was this downtrend. We had said the prediction for gold was a downtrend from this breakout. From the previous video, the market was only just here, and then we predicted that the market will go down, did that, broke out, and so the question now is this the uptrend, or is this the uptrend? Because if this was the uptrend, I would expect the market to give me a further drop to this demand zone, and then from this demand zone it either breaks below or it goes above, back up to retest this supply zone here. So we had a downtrend breakout. Okay, as per our trends in what's this trends in trends strategy, we've identified our breakout points, breakout here, but then we're still trying to figure out which one was our uptrend from these two. Okay, so what is happening here? So here, okay, it was the 1st of Jan, meaning the holidays, hence you see this gap here. There was this gap, and then the market opened, retested. Okay, so guys, we might be looking at an uptrend. Ooh, I must actually go take a buy. Because we had this supply zone here. Remember, we had the supply zone. Okay, it was a demand zone, and then it broke below, gave us a retest, went down, broke below the previous demand zone and gave us a new demand zone, and went into this demand zone here on level 2594, and then from there, after, as you can see, market reacted, went back up into the broken demand zone, and reacted to that broken demand zone as a supply zone, came down, bounced on the demand zone here, gave us some liquidity. As you can see, this wick here, they were busy stopping people out here. So then there was this liquidity, and then the market pushed up, broke above the previous high, some would say fractal high. It broke above and then gave us a new high and a new low from this one here. So now we had a new high, new low, and then it went up, tried to break above, fell back below the fractal high, and then broke out, gave us a retest, gave us a new fractal high. You see, so we had a higher high, and then here's our new higher low. I think I'm gonna take a buy myself on gold, because at first I thought this was the uptrend, thinking gold will come further down to retest this trend line, but now I'm of the thought that the market is going to push up from here, go to the supply zone. I'm 100% convinced that the market is going to push up. Or this could be a bias trap, guys. This could be a bias trap. That's why I usually buy and sell. So I still have a buy that I'm holding from up here, and then I have a sell from up here, and then another one here, and then I entered these today. So now I'm seeing this potential buy here. So that's about it. I think gold is going up to 2710 zone, and then it's gonna break out of the uptrend and start giving us a downtrend. I'm still trying to figure out if gold is gonna drop. It might drop further down, because look at this daily uptrend line. There's an uptrend line here, and there was a retest, market correction. So now I am looking at this, hence I took so many sells. Remember guys, I mentioned 3 zones that I took sells on. We said number 2. So these are the 2 possibilities I'm looking at. In the daily time frame, I'm looking at this drop. I think the gold market might continue dropping further down, as I only have 1 buy and about 4 or 5 sells going down. So my bet is on the bulls for this one. But then this when I go into the 4-hour time frame, I get tempted. Right, this is a rather tempting trade here, because we had a demand zone, it broke below, right? We had a demand zone, went up, came back down, broke below, and it acted as a supply zone. The market went down, a test, came to test the zone, and look at how the market reacts to it. Can you see the market reaction there? There was this somewhat spinning top candlestick here, and then the market dropped down back into the daily demand zone, and then pushed back up and went above this broken demand zone, turned into supply zone, and now it's back to being a demand zone, I think. So I'm gonna take a buy. So bye guys, let me go buy some gold. I hope you get this on time, so that maybe you can also, maybe could help you, make your trading decision on what to do on gold. Yeah, but my thinking is that I'm gonna take a buy and forget about this sell. But this one also, because since we had this, let me see, since we had this breakout from this daily trend, right? We had a breakout from this daily trend. So my thinking is that could this be, consolidation, then a downtrend, or could this be a ranging trend? Perhaps the market might want to go test this 4-hour supply zone here. Okay, that's it for today guys. I gave you the 2 possibilities that I'm looking at for gold. It's either it breaks below this demand zone and then starts using it as a supply zone, or it's gonna continue further up. This is rather interesting. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and I hope this this was useful for you. I hope this answers a whole lot of questions that you had on gold. Perhaps you have the same questions. Ooh, this one. Hey guys, this looks like a buy, when you speak of technicals, technically speaking, this looks like a super buy. This looks like a buy. And I took my sells here. So I'm thinking of closing one sell and then adding to my buys, because remember I had a buy from here. So I can add another buy here. I can add another buy here, and then I'll have two buys against like 3 or 4 sells going downwards. Okay guys, so that's it from me. Okay, see from Capital Guards signing out. I hope this was useful. Wait.